Alright. Give me 1 second. We're gonna mute myself.
Ahí está.
Hey guys.
Amor, yo quiero
Hey
hacer.
guys. I don't know if you guys speak a lot of English, but if anybody does, it's at top. You see where the other team is right there? It should say add voice channel. You guys see that?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
We are just waiting for the Eddie Curry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. But that's where you guys can go. So that way you don't get nobody that accidentally comes in while you guys are trying to have your comms, to bother you guys while you're communicating.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nos movemos para el AdVoice, donde dice AdVoice.
Gracias, guys. All right. Hopefully now we're good to go. So this is going to be the final matchup of the week. It is between, I honestly don't know how to say their name, and I don't want to butcher it. I should have asked them. But me give an attempt here. I'm going to call them Team L for now so I don't mess it up, because I really don't want to mess it up. Leuksna, maybe? Leuksna? I don't know, man. I don't want to mess it up. So it's Team L versus Team MTE, Minimum Talent Esports. I'm not a Espanol speaker, so I do not want to mess that up. But we are here to cast them today. Unfortunately, Team L was late, so they will lose. They will lose. Game 1. Sorry, we had some complications, as you guys can tell. God, I can't type. Holy moly. Alright. They're all new to this stuff. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna get underway eventually here. So this is how it's shaping out, though. We have a second. We might as well just look at this. We've had the first week almost about done. If you haven't been able to watch all of the series, I've been able to post a total of 4 of them on our YouTube, which is just LOL Midwest. So anytime you guys have a chance to give it a check out, the link should be in the Twitch at the bottom here. I want to add first pick from MT. All right, bet. So this is kind of how it shaped out so far, though. We also had a series today, which actually was my series. We 2-0'd Insane Banana Posse, which I want to say thanks for the game, guys. It was very competitive and fun to play against you guys. So hoping to see more of you and you guys having some success throughout the split. We also had Boomer Squad versus Denver Nuggets, which was a very fun series to cast. Boomer Squad was also able to 2-0 that series you see. Sad Jellyfish Terminus Drift, which is the one I had to cast after it already happened, but it's okay. And the only 3-game series we had was like full 3 was BBL versus Washed Up Gamers, which was the first game of the split. So I hope most of you got to see that one because that was an awesome series. And then of course we had Team 2. It says TBD. They have to change the name, but it is Load the Cannons. So then 2 teams run a bye, which was the okay. Having a bunch of weird stuff happening here. There we go. Okay. But yeah, and then Team Zoomers and Team Scorch had a bye, so they'll get to play next week. So figured we can kind of like look at that a little bit and see what happened in the world of this Sweat League. You know, we got a lot of time here to still keep messing around. Let's check some stats out. Why don't we? Just so we can see some things. You know, I like how obviously all the most kills were the series that was played that went full 3 games. So you guys, you don't even count. All right, you guys don't count. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but that's just the truth. So yeah. And same with the deaths. You guys just an assists. Well, actually, you don't even have deaths, but the assists. Like, you can't count. You had one more game than everybody else. Your stats are inflated. This one is insane, though. She's the top pick champion right now, Leona, and this is also Leona, but it's not showing correctly. But yeah, this is Leona, right? No, this is Leona. But she's been in every single series. I've checked the stats on that. 100% pick ban rate. I stand on being second in kills. Same. Yes. Yes. So. Smalls, I'm not going to give it to you, man. But I'll tell you what, if you have a really good series next week, we can talk. But you got to like get like 30 kills. All right, we're finally getting into this draft. Here we go. Finally, some game time. You did pop off on Vlad, man. I'm just messing with you, bro. That Vlad game was really good. Your series was really, really fun. Alright, so MTE is going to start off here with, looks to be a Twitch ban. No, it's switched up. No, we're going to commit to Twitch.
I don't need more enemies. Think what I could offer.
I heard something get banned, but I don't see it. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, so the bans are just not working for me. Oh, wait. Oh, they're just doing it in here. Okay, I see what's going on.
I see you lack judgment.
Never mind, guys. I see the problem here. I'm not sure what happened, but they're just in this now. I'm really confused what's going on. And I can't even ask questions, so what in the world is happening? Well, never mind. I guess they're just doing it from this. So you see the 3 bands. We had Twitch, Cassiopeia, and Kale by MTE, and then we had Senna, Jenna, and Sono, which was 3 support bands by the side of Team L. Very much confused right now. What just happened there as well? I'm not sure. These teams are throwing me for a loop, man. Let's just hope for some good games. Good games of League of Legends. That's all I want. That's all I come for. Alright, so we got the Amumu, which we saw today. So that seems to be something that teams are leaning towards. As well as a Syndra and a Scion. Which I believe Syndra did get some buffs on her alts. If I'm not mistaken, I think like the spheres got like extra damage or something. The more you have out or something like that. Milio picked up for MTE here. Also, can we point out that everybody on this team is so in sync, and then there's this freaking Amumu guy, and his name is Cheeps, with no MTE. Like, that is just so messed up, man. Where's the team coordination? This guy's on a different planet. Meanwhile, though, we're going to get ourselves a Misfortune pickup. So they're going for the standard, very old Season 2-3 comp right here. Amumu MF. Wombo combo. And we're sticking with Leona. So we are now continuing the trend of the 100%. Oh my goodness. She won't go away. We have never seen this since at least I've been in this league. Where an entire week of games, one champion has had 100% presence. We're gonna have a Malphite ban here. As well as a Diana on the side of MTE. Diana is a pretty strong champion. You know, if she gets a lead, she gets snowballed, man. She gets very hard to deal with. And we'll finish up with Lysandra on the side of Team L, and Kaisa which intrigues me. Well, no, yeah, it's a good ban because with Leona. Disregard what I was about to think in my head. More thinking out loud. And we can get an Ezreal. We also saw some Ezreal today. Ezreal with Leona, not it's not bad. Not crazy early damage from the Ezreal, but certainly could be some really nice setups. Leona has so much CC that her lockdown can allow the Ezreal to get off pretty much a free R damage. True Shot Barrage. And we got Ornn and Orianna. And a J4 to round out the draft for Team L. Okay. I like both comps here. I think from looking at it, it appears that we have one comp that definitely just wants to go in full on team fight and just wombo combo you to death. Where on the side of Team L, it feels more of like I don't want to say a pick. They do have the team fight, right? They have Leona, they have Syndra, they have J4, they have Cyan. They have actually pretty good setup too, but I feel like they're a little better, almost fighting in and out at times. Like maybe Leona goes in, tanks up a bit, maybe tries to burn something, and then J4 goes in to follow afterwards. You know, maybe with the Cyan flank, R from a certain direction, while Ezreal and Syndra just do their damage in the back. What are we thinking about these two team comps though, draft? Like, who are we favoring? Are we favoring Team MTE or are we favoring Team L? And as a reminder again, before this game goes off, uh, it is technically 1-0 Team MTE due to the fact that Team L was late. So Minimum Talent Esports does technically have the advantage here. So hopefully we don't just get one game though. I would prefer two. So I'm not rooting for anybody. I just like more League of Legends. You know, I like to watch more games because you get to see more exciting things when that happens. We are now officially getting into the games. Me excited. with that porcelain Amumu skin though. I was told today by my support that that skin is OP. Apparently that's the best Amumu skin. And I don't have it, so that's really a shame. I should get it for my next series. Maybe I'll just Amumu one trick for the rest of the league, guys. Just ban my Amumu. It's coming at you fast. So nothing to note too much on the ruins here. I do see first strike on the MF. Try to get his extra gold in early. We are seeing a pretty standard level 1 from both of these teams. Nobody looking like they want to be too aggressive. Just some river wards. We do see a lot of 5-pointing, and I think a lot of that has to do with usually your first game against an opponent. You really don't know much about them, and it seems that a lot of times these teams, they will play generally passive in the first game. But it seems like a lot of times you'll see a lot of more invading in like game 2s and game 3s. People get a little more aggressive trying to get advantages. But as I say that, we do see Leona and Ezreal sneaking into the bot brushers here to try to set up a play, maybe get a little poke off early. And Syndra will spot the Amumu, so they are aware of the Amumu's start on his Raptors. While both junglers will be starting their Raptors. Alright, MF walks to the bush here. Gonna just take one auto, and that looks to be about it. They might have stepped out of the bush just a little early there. Early level advantage top side, as well as here in bot. Nice flash, just put Leona under the turret. Gonna force the barrier and the flash, so that means no sums on this MF. Noel's got a really big early advantage here over this Ornn, pushing him in very heavily. We gotta get our stuff in order here as well. There's an engage there back on a Meows. And Momo is here though. Try to submit a gank. The Leona looks to be in a really bad spot. He's gonna flash away, but shouldn't be able to escape here. Trying to dodge the Q from Chiefs. Will dodge it, but Meows will get the kill. J-Mac was brought pretty light, but oh my god, the Ezreal's gonna E in and get a quick kill onto the Milio. Now the J4 is here just to make sure that Ezreal can push this in safely. What does it play? Again, let me get this stuff correct for us. It's really throwing me off. Alright, everything's good. Wow, that was a really nice Ezreal play there. To make it a 1-for-1 trade. Really nice damage onto this Orianna here. She's pretty low. So Chiefs is wrapping around here, but Leona should be here too, as well as the J4. Chiefs will land the CC. Will they be able to get the kill? Marshall's forced to flash away. And they will get the trade kill, but now Chiefs is in a really bad spot. He does have flash, so he should be able to escape here. No, the CC will be enough, and they'll just walk him down. And that'll be a kill for the J4. So in the end, just a lot of trading and kills. and that'll result in a slight advantage for Team L here. About 1,000k gold lead. Cyan just tanking the minions, doesn't care. Meanwhile, here's Jay Fordo to set up a gank. Reaper looks to be in a bad spot. The CC's going to land. He's going to have to flash away. Can he get out? They could easily dive here. They're just going to commit the dive. Nice flashing. They don't get one onto J4. Chiefs is going to try to be able to kill Null here. Null doesn't look like he should be able to walk away, but he should be able to get... Can he get something back with a passive? He might have the damage. Chiefs in a bad spot. Chiefs going to go down. And that'll be a 2-for-2 top side. And that is how you do bounce correctly right there. Syndra's in a bit of a risky spot here. I'm not sure, but I think it is possible that Syndra might be able to just kill here. Meanwhile, we see J4 taking the Drake with the bot lane here, so that will be Infernal Soul going over to Team L. Syndra's just going to stand guard. And there'll be no contest, but we'll see a trade as Amumu is looking to take grubs on the top side. Reaper is going to be a little low off of that trade there. Definitely not a one trade for him. There's really not much to fight over, but they are going to spot the Amumu, who's looking for a gank here. He does miss his Q, but they are going to land the Orianna R, but the J4 is here to try to turn this. He's going to miss the second bandage toss. Chief should be in a bad spot. This should be a free kill right here, and it will be. Nice happy feet there by the Syndra to make sure she gets out alive. Lone is just sitting in the bush. Gonna land the E and the Q on top of J-Mac. J-Mac's in a really, really bad spot. Can MF block though? Oh, Ezra's going very low. And he's gonna have the R turned on him. Oh, and he's gonna get it. He's gonna flash into the end of it. Now Leroy's in a really bad spot. Meows's gonna keep going in. This should be another kill. And it will, but the kill will go over to J-Mac. Massive play there by the Team MT's bot lane there. You hate to see it, but I think I just watched Ornn miss all that farm up there. That's a bit rough, man. It's a bit rough. Actually, when you check the CS numbers, it's not looking too good. The Cyan is got 65 CS to the Ornn 16. That's not what you want to see if you're the side of Team MTE from your top laner at this moment. And the Cyan does also have 2 kills. Pretty much across the board is pretty much a CS lead for every single lane. But some of that is made up by the kills bot lane. Hop is going to try to look to turn there, but he's going to miss it. Oh, now MF's in a really bad spot. She does have flash, though. She should be able to get out alive. She's coming really low, really low. 1 Q will do it. J-Mac's blocking. J-Mac is blocking. He does end up going down, but saves his AD carry. Meow's is forced to walk all the way back. He's basically just going all the way back to the fountain. Now they could threaten a dive on the Amumu. He does have R though, so I don't think they're gonna commit to it. They're just gonna secure a plate for the Ezreal. Oh, really, really nice play there by the Syndra. Ornn, even though he's down 2 levels, is still trying to trade with this guy. Oh, yeah, he's going to commit to try to get the kill here. Even if he ties, he gets passive. Forces the Ornn R. Oh, and a flash in there by Cheeps to try to catch the Syndra out here. Syndra's he's going to land in the R. That should be a kill. That's going to be a shutdown going over to the Orianna. J4 is there too, but they should be able to turn on a J4 here. He's in a really, really bad spot. They throw a Q. No Q. So J4 will walk out with his life. But he is able to get a flash down. This forces Orianna's flash. We're still seeing about a 2k gold lead, and most of that's resulting in the farm difference at the point in this game, as well as some plates. Y'all will miss. So MF will be able to survive there. So let's take a peek here. We do see that Syndra had completed her item as well as the Orianna. Orianna went for the Archangel's route. And we have the Gunblade on the Syndra. We have the Hello Radiance on the Scion. And that looks to be all the major item completions currently. We do have this Drake right here they're about to fight over. We have a Mountain Drake. So let's see if they choose to fight it. No, they're not. They're just going to give it, in fact. Momo is deciding to take the grub, so it'll be a trade in objectives. Once again. But that's pretty big for the side of Team L, who already have a lead. They're going to have the Drake advantage. And as we're looking across the board, the farm numbers are immense. You can see the gold that they're missing with the lower farm. Leona's just hiding in a bush. It's about a 2,000k gold lead. Bot side, and again, J-Max in a bad spot. He's gonna go down. His gold is gonna continue to balloon. We do have a bit of trading top, but it's pretty much just a wet noodle fight. But yeah, I'm trying to look at this gold. Yeah, it's almost 3K in the top. Mid seems to be the closest to even, as well as jungle. Bot lane's almost 1,000k gold lead. Now we see J4 not in the best spot. No, but he's gonna be able to just walk out. No threat. Team MTE does not decide to punish. Cyan just TPing back immediately, kind of keep up that farm. See, he's got 122 farm at 13 minutes. He spends almost 10 CS a minute here. And we do see Team L moving over for this Herald, which they should be able to collect without any issue. No one there to respond. The Ornn is forced to sit at his turret. MF got a Bloodthirster. Chiefs, you're in a bad spot, buddy. He's trying to get in. There's no contest available, and he should eventually go down. Who are they going to give the kill to? It will be the Syndra picking up the kill. Oh, now Oriana's in threat to being dived here. She has no way out. Oh, that's a really nice Oriana art. Gonna be able to flash out of the EQ. So far, pretty nice play. Empty. Oh, and we got a little bug there. No, we're good. Wow, really, really nice play there to survive. And J4 is really, really low. Yeah, he's gonna have to get out of there. That was a very clean play there by Oriana. Leona should be in a bad spot here. There's a lot of little health bars on the side. Oh, that's a really nice Q. That's going to be a shutdown going over to the Oriana. Really, really nice punish there by the side of Team MTE. Still, though, the gold is still about 4K, but it's really all riding on this Oriana and this MF right now who have the kills, who have the gold. Orange does have grub, so he should pick up this turret, right? Yeah, he's going to get it. That's really, really nice bounty gold for the team. So far, this game has truly been a very interesting one. Just kind of checking to see how close we are to 2 items here on anybody, but not too close. We do have everyone's pretty much first item completed, as far as I can see. Pretty much standard across the board. The J4 should be hitting pretty hard, but he will be pretty squishy in these fights. So they can certainly focus him. Ornn is trying to duke it out with this this Cyan, but I don't think you win that. And you won't have all for this fight, as we are going to see the Drake is going to be coming up, and it will be an Ocean Soul this game. Very strong. And Cyan should have move. He does have alt back up, so are we going to see a contest? Or are we going to see them just give over the Drake? Oh, this is a really nice spot from the B, and they're in a choke. MF is going to drop the R. They're going to try to turn on MF. He's going to flash away. Leona's going to go down. Really, really nice Oriana guard. Once again, the J4 is really, really, really low. Will they be able to pick up the J4? No, they will not, but Leona will go down. J4 is going to try to EQ back in, but he will be shut down by the MF. A bit of an overstep there, trying to fight in a choke with an Oriana, Mumu, and an MF by Team L. And now the Ezreal's in a really bad spot. They should have the damage if they want to dive him, but I think they're not going to. They're just going to turn on to the Drake, and that's really, really big. Meanwhile, Noah's just going to take down this Ornn and continue to split push on these turrets. J-Mac is going to try to defend the base, but I don't think he'll be able to defend this turret. He will. I guess it was really good that Mumu got those early grubs then. Cyan tickles turrets right now. I'm so used to that being a whole turret right there for Cyan. So overall, the gold is not even, but we did see it kind of come back a little bit. It's now only about a 3K advantage for Team L. And we are seeing this MF and Oriana continue both to get much stronger in this game. Also, is that a gunblade on Emilio? Is that what he's supposed to go? I have no idea, but that is very interesting, to say the least. Can someone in the comments tell me, is that what Emilio goes on support? He's trying to burst people out. It's kind of crazy. So we got 30 seconds on the Baron. We'll be spawning here very shortly. Let's see if any team tries to set up and do anything around that. So it looks like they've sent Ornn mid and Orianna to try to match this Scion. They do have numbers advantages here. They should probably try to pull the trigger. Ornn will TP to defend the turret. So that was really, really big getting the Ornn TP out. He will not have TP up for a possible Baron here. Scion does. So if Scion decides to go bot lane, he will be able to contest. But I think he's just trying to get that top turret down first. Oh, that's a really nice Q going onto the Orianna there. I mean, we see the Scion, he's itemized for the Orianna at the moment, so he doesn't really take too much damage from her. They are going to spot the Amumu on a bot side, so... Oh, man, they're setting up this bush. I don't think J-Mac can live here. Oh, he's going to be able to flash with the ulti. With the RB enough to kill him from Ezreal? No, he will just barely live. The turret will go down here. That's a big 700 gold for the Scion. Meanwhile, Meow's being jumped on, forced to flash away. Oh, he's going to barrier. They should be able to catch out Hoppus. Yes, he will. He will go down. We did see a TP from the center, so she is here. But Cheeps does have his ulti. We do have Orianna ulti as well if they want to turn the fight here. Oh, a big Orianna's going to catch two. Be taken down really low, but the Amumu's going to go down. Scion's going to ult in. And in the end, it's just too much to get through for the side of Team MTE. We do have the Ocean Soul spawning here in about 10 seconds, so, or not Soul I should say, but the Ocean Drake. Let's see if MT are going to be able to contest this. You can see there's tons of vision in their jungle right here. There's not much they can do. It's going to be really risky for them to walk in. Is this Ornn taking a Meow's going on a solo mission? But they're already on the Drake. It looks like the Drake should go down in time. And yes, it will. So that will put it on soul point. True Shot Barrage will be sent down to do damage, and it will hit all three. Very good damage coming out of this Ezreal right now, who is sitting on 2 items. We've got J-Mac trying to defend the turret down here. And they're just going to dive him. You're not safe there, buddy. You're the support. And you're going to go down, my friend. Orianna's now in a bit of a perilous spot. They're going to ult in on top of Marshall. He's going to drop a really, really big R. Oh, really, really nice MFR. Huge Amumu R! They will get at least one. Will they be able to get any more? Yes, Amumu will get the kill. And that should be another one going down. That will be a shutdown for the Amumu. They should be able to catch Leona as well. No, they're going to decide to back off, but my goodness. The 4-man Amumu R was massive. MT doing their best to try to stay in this game. They're down 7k gold still. Oh, and Leona's here with her Warmogs all healed up and ready to go. We are seeing pings going on to this Baron, so that should be the next objective. As there's only one tier 2 left standing on the side of MTE. So they're going to go ahead and pick up Scuttle, and you see Team L is setting up the wards here. This is going to be contested. Leona is kind of in a bad spot. Are they just going to turn on to Leona? Oh, they don't fully commit, but they do force out the Solar Flare. So now that means there will be no Leona R for a possible fight here at Baron. But the Scion is a menace being able to split push here on the map. So that should give the Inkling to Team L to just turn to the Baron. They're sending the jungler down and everything. This is not what you want to be doing here. He could just ult out. Oh, they are going to cancel, but he will flash. Oh, he's going to be able to bash touch. They will not. But now they're just going to turn on to the Baron. Reaper is forced to drop the ultimate. It's going to hit multiple. They're going to have to try to walk in here and try to contest. They're just giving it for free. You guys got to get in there. You guys have to get in there. This is a highway robbery for the Amumu going bot side. And they're just going to get it for free. No contest. Unbelievable mistake by the side of Team MTE. And the Science is going to continue to split push with only the MF defending. And not much the MF can do. Meanwhile, J4 is going to go in onto the Orianna. Going to catch the Orianna. Really, really nice E there. Oh, but this J4 will go down instead. Nice kill. Chiefs is in a really, really bad spot. Ezreal's going to miss his Qs. As you can see. Oh, but the Orianna's going to be taken down by the Ezreal. Chiefs will get a massive arm, but it's not going to matter. Meows's is not here. He has to defend the base. This is not looking good for the side of Team MTE. One costly mistake looks like it might just be the game. And Reaper's trying to stop him from taking it, but Reaper's just going to go down. MF is trying to ult the wave to defend it. Leona's going to almost catch up Meows. They're going to now drop the Scion ulti as well. They're trying to full commit. That should be a giant Scion Q. We'll get 2, but there is no follow-up. Welcome, Soup. Welcome to the stream, my friend. As we see, the gold lead now is up to 12,000 after that play. Massive Baron power play coming out of the side of Team L. As the leads just continue to bloom in each lane. This Scion has nearly 14,000 gold. And almost a full 8,000 over his opponent. And they're just going to set up here for the soul. TP on top of the flag. And this should be a free Ocean Soul with no contest. It's looking pretty difficult here. I do not see how Team MTE is going to be able to come back in this game at this point. MF does have the Ornn item upgraded. So that's going to help a little bit. They just got to pray for a nice wombo combo here. Another big Amumu R on top of an MFR. No. They're just going to turn on the Chiefs. The Scion just slowly killing this Amumu. And he will just die. There is no defense. Leona's just going to go in Oh, that's a really, really, really nice R by the MF there. Oh, they are going to get a really nice Orinar as well, but J-Max is going to go down to this Ezreal. Next up on the chopping block will be just the whole team. There was nobody else left standing here. Giant Syndra R, and that will be the ace from Team L as they claim victory here in what is technically Game 2, and we will be going into a Game 3. Series tied 1-1. Yeah, just tons of damage coming out of the MF, but just wasn't enough to carry that game. Meanwhile, I mean, look at this Ezreal and the Syndra, even the Scion, just really well balanced across the board on their damage. Looks like we're already going to be getting into the next draft. He sent me the link already, so go ahead and open that up. Let's see if we're drafting in the right spots here. Last time we drafted the client, which is fine, but we generally prefer to use the draft tool, so there's no issues. Before we get into the league client, but I don't even know what happened. It was really weird. Yeah, Smalls, if you want to jump in, brother, you're more than welcome to jump in and cast game 2 with me, man. All right. What's up, Smalls? How you doing, my friend?
Doing all right. All right. I have nothing else to do, so figure I'd give you a friend on the stream.
Well, I do appreciate that. How was game 1 from your perspective?
It was kind of a little bit of a stomp, but I was also playing a TFT, so I can't really talk about it.
Yeah,
I was only looking for half the time.
fair enough. I feel like Minimum Talent Esports were making nice plays, but the biggest issue, especially in the early game, was just the farm differential there. Other than that, I think they were keeping up with some of the plays and the pacing, but that Scion was just too much for them to deal with, and they got punished trying to stop him from split pushing, and then gave over a free Baron, and the game pretty much just ended after that. But the comp they drafted was a nice wombo combo comp. Had a couple of those. Really nice MFRs and Oriana Rs, but
MF items were also kind of in. It's like she went Bloodthirster Collector, which like is okay, but they were fairly tanky. So like she did 0 damage to that Scion.
Yeah, I was wondering that too, but I'm also not an AD carry player, so sometimes I don't question things. But I don't know if you saw the one thing that really got me. I was really curious about was the um. Let me ask them. One second before I continue my thought. Uh, yeah, Gunblade on the Emilio. Did you see that?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Not. Um, you know, there's always some Korean tech somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I guess that could have been what it was.
I feel like there's better items on them, but
Okay, so they're moving down for me. I will now be able to invite you. Where are you at in my friends list? There you are. But I can't invite you. Why can't I invite you? Oh, because the code thing. Okay. Here, I'm going to send you the code. You just got to put in the tournament code.
okay.
I wonder if they got the link. These teams. I want to make sure they got the link to watch the stream. Send it to anybody they want. So I'll copy that real quick.
Sounds good. No, yeah. So I definitely think the draft wasn't bad. It just some of the item choices were a little interesting, to say the least.
I agree. I guess they're not gonna draft on this thing again. I will. I don't know what's happening. I'll just let them draft in the client, and I'll explain it next time for better reference. I mean, I guess it's not gonna break anything by them doing it. And just
Oh no, it's just if someone messes up or you don't pick right away, then
yeah, you gotta
you have to
redo
break
it.
the whole lobby, and it's a pain.
Yeah,
Plus, I'm not sure how that works if you break a tournament code lobby. I feel like that might make more issues.
yeah, it could definitely. But all in all, it was still a fun game. One we had a lot of cool little spots. I mean, when we had a really fat 4-man R, man, it was awesome to watch. Oriana was making some plays, some nice little dodges, and surviving because of the Milio. So it was fun to watch. And on the side of Team L, you just saw a Scion run over the game pretty much, while the rest of his team just did their job. So it was
Watching the boss.
yeah,
Just ran it down.
yeah, basically. I mean, he didn't even run it down. The one time he died, he did get the kill, but other than that, he was just dominating.
Oh yeah, and the tower gold came in huge because he wasn't that fed as far as like kills go, but he just had so much tower gold to him.
Yeah, he was huge, just in general. He had like 14k gold, I think, or something. He finished the game with probably 15 or 16k, and it was the most in the entire game by far. So it looks like
They stick with the Amumu first pick too.
I do see that. So I'm trying to figure out what he's referring to. Yeah, they
Complete switch up from.
yeah. Well, it looks like so to clarify, this is Team L that's picking the Amumu here.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see what because I got a message here from JMax, so I don't know if something's going on. It's throwing off the draft, but I think everything's fine. I guess they messed up which side they were supposed to be on, but they're just gonna just take it. I'm not sure. I am very confused.
See, this is where it's nice to be in the draft client, on the just not in the client. So you do that, you just send a new link and it's done and dealt with. But no, looks like a comp switch up for both sides because they're going for Jinx this time around instead of MF, and a tank support instead of the Milio. I could still see the Gunblade getting built on Tarek. I can see it. He's got 80 scalings, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So we're still looking for mid laners and probably top laners, assuming that's Garner's jungle. I feel like top lane it got nerfed into the ground enough where it's just not useful anymore.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm very distracted here talking to this guy.
Oh.
I don't know if you see it. He's a little stressed. I'm telling him he's fine. I just want him to focus on play because he was worried about not using the little draft. That is what he was actually referring to. But it's fine as long as someone's being drafted somewhere, we're good.
Heimerdinger. This one you don't see every day.
I like that actually. That's hype. I
It's
never
all on
see this
Team L,
big. I
It's
never.
all on Team L to pick Leona here too.
Oh my goodness, please. Nobody banned it? No! Guys, please. Don't ruin it. Just do it. No! No! They're not gonna do it if it gets some Momo support. I'm. Oh yes! Let's go. I'm so excited. We got it. We did it. Smalls, we did it.
Every game.
That's insane.
Make it a new rule. One team has to play Leona. If you got whiffed the counter pick, looks like you're playing Leona top or mid.
If there's anybody from that team in the chat now watching the stream, you can just let me know that you guys did that because I was talking. Like 100%. Because I really hope that that's what happened. Because I was saying, please pick it.
Back to this Heimerdinger. I think it's top lane. Which is quite interesting.
Yeah, and they're not. As you can see, they're not in draft order. So we'll definitely have to wait to make sure everything's going where we think it's going. I'm thinking that's probably Gragas top because I think that was null last time. So yeah, it should be Gragas top and Jace mid. So Gragas into Heimerdinger, that makes sense. Kind of curious what that matchup looks like. What do you think, Smalls?
Gragas Heimerdinger? I mean, the Gragas has enough sustain. If he goes second win Doran Shield, he should just be able to scale up, and then when he gets help from Amumu, just barrel the tower away and kill the Amumu. I think it's like, to me, it seems very Gragas sided if they play it right, but there's always a chance that they just don't play it right and they just die to the turrets without really thinking about it.
It's true.
It's definitely a possibility.
I think the win con this game, personally, Team L has the easier win con. Their comp, for me, with the exception of the Jace pick, is easier to execute. I understand that, it is Jinx and it is Tarek and it is, things that seem very easy to pull off, but you've also got the Heimerdinger. Is he going to be in fights? Is he going to be split pushing? How, like, when I say split pushing, not really split pushing, but like, what is his plan? How is the pick going to work with the team? And how are they going to execute that? So that kind of could throw off the team a bit. If the Heimerdinger is grouping, the objective control could be pretty good, though. I will admit.
No, 100%. Like, I find that I would agree. There's just more CC on the side of Team L, where even if you miss the Gragas, you get a Leona ult on your head and then a Mumu. And I found, like, even when we played our series earlier in the week, our game 3, there was 4 or 5 times where we won the fight simply because we just chain CC'd someone for 6 seconds because we had 3 champs that CC'd for 6 seconds.
Yeah, there was a lot of that going on. Yeah, I remember. Lots of CC, but also a lots of fighting in general. Your series was too fun, man. I love when a series goes full 3 games. Those are the best, in my opinion. Because everyone,
Oh yeah,
you
3 games are
you go all
it's
out.
fun.
You go all out when you're in game 3. Everybody's just fully committed to whatever. Let's go for it. What's the worst now that can happen? We lose, literally. So
Oh yeah, and part of you is like, in game 2, it's kind of like if you're on the side that lost, you're like, okay, let's just get 2-0'd. Let's go enjoy the rest of our night playing not League of Legends or trying less hard, especially after a stomp. But then you go to that game 3 and both sides are like, okay, we can do this. We've won. We've beat these guys already. Let's beat them again. So I find that the effort level is definitely there and like the excitement's there because the team that lost wants to bounce back, and the team that won the last game were like, okay, well if we're here for game 3, we might as well win it. Type attitude, right? So it's definitely people try a bit harder in those game 3s.
100%. And technically, like I said, this is a game 3 here. We are tied 1-1 due to the fact that Team L was late. Just reminding everybody once again, whoever might not join the stream in the beginning. So we will see what happens here, but this will be the deciding factor. Are you loaded in already, Smalls?
Yep.
What's your time?
I'm at 20, 21, 22.
Oh, we're at the exact same time. How did that work? That like never happens.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, 100%. So we are looking like we're seeing similar setup from last game for both teams. Just a standard 5-point. Nothing unusual here. Oh, we're seeing Reaper do a little poke to null there.
A little bit of brawling from the Heimerdinger, but
Yeah, he's like, walk in this bush again, buddy. I got 2 turrets here. Oh, we're seeing null dancing. It's a fat man dancing for us. That's always great.
gotta zoom in on that hand that looks way too big for his body.
It really does. That's standard skin, right?
Yeah, it's standard skin.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
A couple of the older ones it's worse on, but
Just kind of looking at the starting items. Nothing too unusual from anybody. Oh, but let me get this stuff in order. I need to do that. Last time I waited, and that was no good.
there's too much action after that.
I know.
Let's see. I
There
expect
we
this Heimerdinger to hard push his lane, and then figure it out from there. This bot lane looks like they might be going for some fun in the bush.
They are. So he's just in action. J-Mac is going to walk in. He will not get the CC off. But they're going to chunk him very low already. Similar to what they did last game. This time they had better success.
For this, do you just stay undirected cam? Oh, they're going right back
I
in.
do
They
not.
get the 2-spike burst.
Me, I was just really, really low. Flash him by the Kai'Sa could get a kill. Nope. No, I let the camera do its thing. Directed camera, yeah. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, directed camera, yeah. Usually my co-casters sometimes will kind of like move around and do other things just because they're not the ones having to stream it. But
Yeah, for
you could do it. You could do as you please.
For sure. Oh, that level 2 spike just was not respected by the bot lane. MT. They definitely got punished pretty hard for it.
But they do have some healing. You know, this Taric will be able to sustain them back up as long as they play a little safer here.
It'll be interesting to see if.
Oh, they're gonna get out of this. Jinx! Jinx is forced to flash away. Will live, but just barely. No, it's being brought pretty low there by the turrets.
after getting no leash, the Mumu is a little ways behind the Skarner too. Skarner's going to concede the top scuttle and just go straight bot, but the Mumu skipped the full camp, so he's going to be down farm, and his pathing is going to be a little messed up as far as that goes.
Oh, he's looking to try to get a sneaky gank off here. Oh, we're seeing a wraparound mid here, Smalls. This could be a really bad spot for the Way. Looks like Way will be able to walk away just in time.
Notably, this Skarner got his reset off and is going to go back to his camps, and this Amumu is still stuck on his first reset with no items, so he's going to be a bit weaker here. There's probably going to be a lot of pressure for MTE on the Dragon coming up, with the Amumu needing a reset.
And the Drake is going to be a Chemtech Drake, for anybody wondering at home. I think the Skarner pick is actually pretty interesting here. It's kind of fallen out of favor. It's not as strong as it used to be. But meanwhile, as I'm saying that, bot side, they are jumping onto J-Mac. He's in a bit of a risky spot, but he will be able to flash away. And they're going to choose to back off. But they did get a flash, so that's now both flashes down on the Jinx and the Taric here.
There's a large farm gap in mid, though. See how that develops, if Jace can take advantage and get a solo kill maybe, or get some help from his jungler.
Yeah, 20,
Find a kill with the extra gold.
20 CS is pretty big. Oh, and a really nice R there by No Frame. He's going to force a flash out of this Heimerdinger. Very clean. I don't know if you caught that there, Smalls.
No, I did. If that Q pops on him, he's probably dead, so it was a good flash to get out of it. Nearly full charge Q.
Speaking of probably
Looking
dead,
for a bot.
J-Mac is going to go down instantly.
It's a really good punish. No flashes.
And that is Ignite used by Hoppus.
Sadly, won't be able to deny a ton of minions probably with the wave crashing so hard, but it's still very good for them.
Yeah, there was a Kaisa kill, so more gold on Kaisa is always good. Gragas is trying to go in, but pretty much just trying to get the wave shoved there. And with those turrets, Reaper's just going to continue to be able to freeze his lanes. Momo did pick up voids during all that, though.
This mid gap is staying pretty consistent around 20 farm. Staying ahead. See how that translates. I'm really interested because Jace definitely has a lot of fighting power in this mid game, especially spiking off one item. He goes Eclipse here.
Yeah.
Gragas might be
Oh,
looking
this
to
is going to be
pull.
a solo kill. Nice R once again, and down will go Reaper.
Level 6 Skarner ganking.
They are just going to get the flash out of Jace. I'm surprised Chiefs didn't try to commit the flash there.
Here's where you can see the Gromp skip for a Mumu, kind of punishing him a little bit. He might only be down one camp, but he was down some XP there.
Meanwhile, they're going to
Also-
hit the big solar flare on top of this Jinx. Bial's going to go very low, but going to be able to flash away with
Flash
Ghost.
Ghost.
Oh, now are they going to try to turn on the Hoppus? Doesn't look like they're gonna commit. Oh, but here comes in Chiefs trying to make a play, but Amumu is in. Oh, he's gonna flash R in. Massive damage. That's gonna be a huge kill. Going under the Jinx. Wells the Tarek. And Chiefs should be up next. He's gonna try to flash away, but he will not be able to survive. That'll be a double kill.
Poured onto Kaisa.
Yeah, and this game is not looking very good here for MT early smalls.
No, it is not. They're already down 4K. Not even 10 minutes in yet. This will be the first dragon. And Team L also got the grubs too, so if they can get 6 grubs on top with this lead, full objective control and a large lead.
You know, you were speaking there for a second. I totally heard like an Australian accent. It was kind of funny.
Oh, it's not Australian. It's all Canadian.
There it is. I knew it was something. I kind of heard a little bit in there. I was like, what is this? It's something different. But I thought maybe it was more just like. You ever like
Might be the mic too.
Yeah, you ever like speak though? Oh, speaking of speaking, I love to say just whipping the R on top. No, you've been fantastic with those Gragas R's, but that one, that was a foul ball, my friend.
He's still 66%. You know, that's a passing grade in my books.
No, I was just trying to say, you ever speak, and sometimes we like speak out of tone of what we normally would speak, so our voice sounds different, and it's just weird. It's like hard to explain. You just start talking, and you just some other like accent comes out for no reason. So I didn't know if that's what it was.
Oh, it's just a bit of a Canadian accent. That's all.
Oh, they're gonna flash it onto
Flash.
Cooper, and he's gonna get just fine. No follow up because of the cleanse. What part of Canada, my friend?
I'm in the west, so I'm in Alberta. All the oil money.
Oh, okay, cool.
The grand old time.
So no,
Nice and close mountains.
no French, in there at all.
No French. No French.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Far too west for the French.
That's really unfortunate.
Oh, they look mid, but nothing after they blow the flash.
We could just start having a conversation in French.
I know bonjour, and that's about it. And it's not even that great.
Yeah, I took a couple years in high school, but it's not very good either, to be fair.
As long as it's enough to get by, that's all you need.
Yeah,
They are
maybe.
looking
Meanwhile,
for
there's a
second
Jinx
grub
rockets
on.
being sent down. Almost steals the grubs. At least one of them. But Chiefs is gonna be in a really bad spot. No frame. Should be able to pick up this kill here. No, instead the Gragas is gonna live. Meanwhile, there's a fight bot side, and J-Mac tries to R, but he's just gonna go down.
The Skarner broke their ankles, canceling his E and spinning out the backside of the wall again.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened. I saw him live, but
They are looking for the dive heavily on this Jinx
yeah,
right now.
Kaisa does have her ultimate, so they should be able to do it for free, and they will.
Very clean dive.
This gold lead now is 7K. It's massive. And they maybe try to set up a dive here. I'm not sure if that's what they're doing, but it kind of feels that way. Oh, he's going to land the Q and the R.
Nice flash by Heimerdinger to stay away from the Gregacy though.
Meanwhile,
This mid CS gap is widened as well. It's now up to almost 45-50. 40.
that is, yeah, it's pretty massive. We could just check the gold here. It's resulting in almost 1,000K gold lead. As neither player's got a kill or an assist, so that's where all the gold lead is coming from. And about one plate. Yep, one plate. But that Kaisa is the show right now of Team L. He's all about him.
They've rotated him in mid to try to get the mid plates as well. Oh, here comes the Gragasar.
Oh, but he's gonna be able to
tower.
live. Oh, and he will, but one more Q should do it. Oh, he just walks up in W's and he's out.
Nicely done by Gragas to pick up another solo kill up there after some help from Amumu. Skarner just gets
Chiefs
deep
is just
trained
in a
to
bad
death.
spot, yeah, and he's having no chance to live. They are going to try to jump on J-Mac as well. They will land the CC, and J-Mac will go down.
If I was MTE right now, I'd be spam clicking the FF15 button. But we'll see. I doubt they'll surrender it. They'll give it a go till the end. But it is looking like a tough game to come back in.
Indeed, but Smalls, not everybody is like you and crybabies about the game. They play it out, all right?
Of course, of course. Nah, you gotta play it out. You never know.
No, it's certainly still winnable. I mean, I understand there's a giant 10K gold lead, but listen, I've seen crazier things.
I'm excited to see them try, that's for sure.
I'm just not sure what their team fight looks like. The last game, they had a really nice wombo combo. Jinx could have set a rocket thinking they were on Drake, but they were not. They were just taking the Herald.
There are pings onto Dragon though, so it looks like they are going to rotate to it now. It'll be hard for MTE to walk in at all though.
As you see, Chiefs was in a bad spot. He had to E away. Oh, that was almost a nice catch onto that Kaisa. That could have been a play right there. A Momo flash is going to fail.
Flash.
J-Mac's going to drop the R, though. This could be a turn. They're going to negate a lot of the damage, and Momo's damage will not go off. Grog is going to go in with a huge R. But that's a nice Skarner on a lock up Hoppus. Hoppus is going to flash away. Will there be anything else resulting in this? Oh, Chief's going very, very low. But he's going to be able to walk out.
Manages to live.
In the end, only the mid laner will go down for the side of MTE. A very nice Tarkar.
Very good fight for MTE.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, but the flash up at Grog is going to result in a very nice.
they're trying to repeat the dive.
Oh, Jace will go
Jace will
down.
die.
There will be no perfect game here today, guys. Jace ruined it.
While that's all happening, the Amumu takes the dragon.
And the gold lead now is up to 8K. No, 12K. Jeez Louise. And once again, look at that top gold difference. It's massive, but bot lane's even bigger. 5,000 between the 80 carries.
It's two full completed items for Kaisa and not a single one for Jinx yet. It's going to be very hard to fight. All things considered, that last fight for MTE was very good. A lot of damage mitigated by the Tarakara. But it's still not quite enough to get them into a winning side of the fight.
Chief's going to try to go in on the Leona, but she's really tanky, so there's really not much a Skarner's going to do to her. And you just see this Leona and this Kaisa just kind of hiding there,
Wait,
looking for a play. Oh, the E will miss, but they are going to try to turn onto the Heimerdinger. Luckily, the other team was there to back them up.
they're able to chunk the Gragas a little bit.
At this point, it kind of feels like they just need to make a play here.
They're going to need to flash R that Kaisa. If they can't get the Skarner R onto Kaisa, they're not going to win the fight. They need a good Tarek R, and they need that R from Skarner onto Kaisa.
Yeah, but they're just being bled out. They're letting these guys kind of walk in and do whatever they want. Gotta start punishing that a little bit, guys. Oh, that's a really, really nice fear. Would that be would result in anything? Well, not, but Leona could be in a bad spot here. Oh, no, but Gragas coming in from the side. She'll be just fine. So they're just going to turn on the Chiefs. Chiefs does get a really, really nice two-man arm, but it's just not going to mean anything because there's no follow-up.
Good, all flash by way to stay away from the Gragas after the Gragas had a nice ult on him.
Oh, no. Oh, but a humongous Amumu over the side. They're going to get a nice solar flare to follow up afterwards. They will get the Jinx as well, as she just caught his collateral. And will this be a quadra kill? No! This will be a 1,000 down shutdown going over.
I think we just got a bit of a spoiler from the.
Oh, I didn't look. I didn't see nothing. I'm actually going to go back to see that rest of that clip. I want to see the 1,000 gold shutdown went on to. But unbelievable Mumuar, man. Over the side, just gets on top of everybody. And Meow just happens to become collateral there at the end. And the Kaisa tried to get a nice little quadra kill, but in the end couldn't. But his support made sure to secure the kill for him. And then we saw the 1,000 gold go over to this Jinx.
1,000 gold will be big to get her back into the game at least a little bit.
But it might just be a little too late at this point. Well, that is one for the highlight reels there, Smalls.
Very nice play from the side from the Mumu, followed by a very clean tower dive, at least under the first tower. A little less under the second one, but you see that quadra kill and you just want it.
Yeah, you want that quad. We did not have any pentas this week, but I'm sure we will eventually get one from somebody. I think we had like 1 or 2 last split.
The Kai'Sa also completes her third item and has full evolve now, all 3 abilities.
It's gonna be really, really hard to take down this Kaisa. Feels like only
Big
thing
damage
is
from the Jinx.
the only thing is maybe gonna be the turret that can kill her at this point.
Oh, I think I'm a bit ahead of you now that you went back.
Oh yeah, you might be. Where you at?
I'm at 230. I paused. I'll just watch the stream to find myself back.
Okay. Oh, and they're gonna go in. Jinx is gonna go down. Meow's will be killed. That is gonna be a double kill going over to this Kaisa. But Kaisa better get anything more. They are gonna flash in there. Jace will get himself a nice kill. The movie's gonna jump in there on top of Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger's gonna go down. Everybody's just getting a couple kills here. You can have one. You can have one. You can have one. Everybody for the team.
Everyone gets. Oh, it looks like they're just gonna try to clean up and end the game right now.
Yeah, that looks like that should be all she wrote. Wei shouldn't be able to defend this base by himself. And this should be game. Oh, really nice banish. Some will get executed though. The full team is gonna respond. Can they do anything to stop this? Oh, and a really, really nice play. But unfortunately, they weren't able to do anything. So that is gonna be your series. Team L will get the win. I really would love to know how to pronounce their name. I'll have to ask them sometime. But thank you to both of the teams for coming out and playing today. It does suck that we were a little delayed, but at least we were able to get the games played. And that'll be a 2-1 for Team L.
Very nicely done. A fake 2-0. They looked good in both games.
Yeah, a fake 2-0 is right there.
Oh, they looked very completed.
So what is your opinion of these games? You got any opinion, Smalls? Any breakdown?
I think at the end of the day, it looked like they just weren't able to lane that well, whether it was matchups or just a bit of a player difference. It looked like they just fell behind in lane. That bot lane, they did not respect the level 2 one bit, and they got punished hard for it. They didn't die, but they lost their flashes, and that just started the spiral in the bot lane. For me, at least, is that level 2 play. They got the bit of a chunk in level 1, but the level 2, they blew the flash, and it made it very hard for the bot lane of MTE to do much at all. That's what I saw in that game, and then, like I said, that mid differential in the farm was just, it was quite large, right?
Yeah, it was really hard to
able to
overcome.
definitely bot diff.
I would like to say that No Frame and Hoppus both did not die that game, so they will report the rest of their team for doing so, ruining the perfect game.
Ruining the perfect game. It's true.
Yes, yes,
Those KDAs are going to be looking very pretty as well.
yeah. They will.
13 on the Leo and 16 KDA on Kaisa is very nice.
Yes. If we're all KDA gamers, that is. I am certainly not. But it was a fun series to cast. A lot of nice little plays. You know, but at the end of the day, only one team can come out on top, and unfortunately, that was not MTE today. But hopefully, in the future, they're able to get themselves a win, and hopefully more than one across the bracket, and continue to grow. I'm looking forward to what both these teams can do over the next coming weeks.
No, it's very exciting, and hopefully for week 2 we continue to see that Leo 100%.
Yes,
I'll tell my team to make sure if they don't pick it. Looks like our Enchanter support might be playing some engage.
yeah. Honestly, no, I'm happy that we got 100% presence at this point, just because it's a crazy stat to have. But I would assume that with patches coming up and stuff, things will change. But it's certainly possible that teams continue to pick her. And she's very, very strong. One of the best supports, if not the best support in the meta right now. So I'm not surprised she's being picked at the rate she's being picked. But with all that
Very.
being said, do you have any closing thoughts before I end the stream?
Oh, nothing at all.
All right, so we're gonna call it a wrap here on week 1 of the Summer Sweat League 2024. I will have both of these series played today posted on our YouTube, and hopefully, as I've said before, the goal is this week to have like a full recap show about what happened in the league on either Tuesday or Wednesday up, but I will only be able to do my best, so we'll see what we can get out for you guys. If not, I apologize. It's something new I'm trying. So, but other than that, man, thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and looking forward to casting some more games next week. Thank you, Smoles, for coming in as well.
Yeah, no problem. Have a great night.
All right, guys, GG to both teams.